were blessed people at one point. Now look at us. What made us special? Not ourselves. God made us special because we had the law. And the nations, when we went against God, they couldn't wait to get their hands on us. They couldn't wait. Because as long as we were covered through Christ, through God, they cannot war with us. They cannot take us down. We went against God, and now look at our state. Now I'm going to show you what we've been relegated to. Come here for a second, Rich. Zipping that thing all the way up for me, man. And give me Ezekiel 20 and 33 and 34. We're going to show you what God's people have been relegated to. Once the kings and queens of this earth. Stand up right beside me right here. This, hold tight now. Hold tight, come on, don't want to lose nobody now. All right.
Who put that together?
Now look at this thing here. This is fashion, y'all. I want you to turn around real quick if you don't mind. Here it is right. This is what you've been relegated to. The kings of the earth that's supposed to lead all God's people out of captivity. This is what, look at this guy. This is what we've been relegated to. And according to the scriptures, that's what Malcolm X said. That we are the dry bones that's written of in Ezekiel. You notice this fashion is pushed to the people in low state and in the ghetto. They're not pushing this to the suburbians. Why? They know that the fashion represents the state you're in. You're dead. You have no spirit. You have no life. That's why Jay-Z is pushing the skull and bone, because he's a Mason. His name Hova means mischief or Satan or wickedness. Beyonce is pushing the skull and bone. George Bush belonged to a fraternity of skull and bone. Straight Satanist. Here it is. This is what the king of the earth, look, I want you to see what our children, the next leader of the earth, are looking like. While they're training you to be skull and bone, what are they doing? Training their children to go to Harvard, Yale, Oxford. They're training their children to leave, and they're training you to be what? Death. And this is in the scripture. They wouldn't make a fashion unless they know you would buy it. What man in their rightful mind will walk down the street looking like this, man? Turn around for me one more time. What is this? Somebody explain to me what is going on. When you take $40 of your hard-earned money to walk around saying you're dead. Skull and bone. This is what our children have been relegated to. And guess what? They're laughing at you. You're the kings of the earth, and they're laughing at you. Look at these fools. Look at you with skull and bone. Skull and bone, it means death, Satanism, evil. I seen a sister buy some black socks with a pink skull and bone on it yesterday. I'm like, they don't even understand what they're following. When I was a kid, when I seen something with a skull and bone on it, if you drink it, you die. Now y'all have this fashion. How can I come to this man and say, can you show me the road? Can you show me the way? You know what? These bones are talked about in the Bible. George Bush, Kerry, their skull and bone. A wicked fraternity to rule the whole earth under Satan. Now through Jay-Z, because they're using hip-hop and fashion to turn you to Satan. You see Hova? Hold this for me, man. You see Hova doing this. The all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye of Horus. It's witchcraft. It's Satanism. Then they got Beyonce in her videos. She do the same thing. The all-seeing eye that's on your dollar bill. Because they're Masons. They're sorcerers. And they use the hip-hop nation to destroy you. Your women, your queens. That you swinging down on poles. On BET after dark. With your behinds greased with thongs on. You're queens. You brothers, you are kings, man. That's why Malcolm said, I understood why they killed Malcolm, man. Malcolm was telling you the truth, man. Give me Ezekiel the 37th chapter and let you know that this fashion is in the Bible and it describes what people would be wearing this fashion. And these absentee parents, man, as far as our sons go. I wish I would see my son running down the street with skull and bone on. Skull and bone belts. Think about this, man. Who are these people running around with skull and bone? And you notice you can't get no fashion today without the skull and bone on it?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's skull and bone. That's death, folks.
Yeah.
You are what you wear, man. What you're showing on the outside, that proves what you're on the inside. Dead people. Ezekiel 37 and 1. And I want perilous times also. And we wouldn't have invested in this to show you something. You must be out of your mind running down the street looking like this. Look at this. And they wouldn't wear it unless some females was feeling it.
That's right.
So you know something must be wrong with all of us.
That's right. It's fine. It's not fine.
How can you get your rap on walking down the street looking like this? If anybody give you the time of day wearing this, boy, y'all belong together. Give me Ezekiel 37 and 1. Read.
The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones.
Full of what?
Full of bones. And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley. And lo, they were very dry.
They were very dry. You're going to find out he's talking about us. He see these bones. Malcolm talked about these bones. And he said they was very dry. Read.
And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Can these bones live? He asked Ezekiel, can these people ever live again? Read.
And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest.
And Ezekiel looked back and said, Lord, only you know that. What he was seeing? He was seeing God's people on crack. God's people without a law. God's people swinging down on poles, selling themselves for nothing, becoming alcoholics and drunks, drug addicts, killers, murderers. He was seeing people, a regal people, that was walking through the valley of the shadow of death and participating in that death. Read.
Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones.
And what are we supposed to do?
Prophesy upon these bones.
That's why we come out here and prophesy. We're supposed to preach on those bones. Read.
And say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
Hear the word of the Lord. Now we know that up until this time, our people haven't been hearing the word of the Lord. They've been hearing the philosophies that have been coming out of some of these false churches. Because I see a lot of churches springing up